Hey, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm actually working on the tail wheel assembly. Since we got the main gear all worked out, what I'm doing now is I've got my center line drawn on here, and now what I've got to do is just get the holes drilled in here so that I can get the first one lined up where it goes. And then we'll drill the second hole, and we'll use that, take some measurements, make sure we get this all aligned with the tail here. And we'll get the second hole drilled and get that bolted in place. And to find that location, we'll just we'll drop a 3/16 drill bit into the hole of the piece where the other end is being held, and we'll just rotate it so that it scores right across the line where the hole is, and that will get us started in the right direction. So yeah, so let me get a couple things set up, and we'll get this part mounted on here. All right, so we're working with a different design tail wheel spring. So what I want to do is just make sure that the dimensions are the same. So what we have to the bend from the end is basically a 3.5 inch distance. So I want to measure that, make sure it's the same. 3.5 where the bend starts, or the middle of the bend, I guess. Just a little bit beyond that, I'm like 3 3/4 probably. And I've got these holes need to be 2 3/4 inches apart. And the first hole, it says to have a 1/4 inch radius from the center of the hole. All right, so basically none of the dimensions are the same anymore. They're all different, so it really does me no good to even look at this drawing. So what I've done is I've just come up with a distance that I feel good about. Basically, I'm 3/8 of an inch from the bend and 3/8 of an inch from the end, and that's still even a little further apart than the original drawing. It's about 1/4 of an inch more, so I feel good about that. So now I just need to find the center line on this piece here, and then we'll be able to get this drilled. I got to do it on this side. Didn't do me any good to put the lines on that side. I'm not going to actually drill on that side, so I will work these around to the other side, and then we'll move over to the drill press, and I'll see whether or not I'm going to need some cutting oil to get through this. So all right, we'll check it out. So let's hit that with the center punch. Just gonna kind of do some double checks here to make sure that it's square. I'm gonna put this on the line. This way. Okay, that looks like it's perfect. Now we're just going to see how we look compared to our line. And actually, that's right on the center line, so. Alright, we're good. I find it really interesting that the bolt is actually pretty sloppy inside of the bushing here. And then when I have the screws, when I have this castle nut not even tight, like I can really move this, I'm actually having trouble even turning this part. So it's just a castle nut, a washer, and then a washer on the other side. And I really feel like I'm missing something here. But when I look at the design, that's basically what it is. So yeah, definitely gonna have to figure that out. If you know what I'm missing, maybe you can let me know. All right, cool. It's basically really close to 3 inches, so I'll figure out what the tail wheel is. So I've got a piece of 3/8 tubing here for the tail wheel. And I'm going to measure this. So the tail wheel itself is 1.5 inches, so it looks like I need 2 pieces that are 3/4 inches. And that'll be the bushing on either side. All right, I'm gonna go cut these. I'll be right back. So let's get this a go here. Got my spacers made, and I got my tube here all set up. So what we got to do is feed this through. Alright, once we get that in there, all we have to do is we just drill through the outside right here, with like a 16th inch drill bit or something like that. And so we just drill through right out here, and then that gets a cotter pin, and then over here on this side it gets a cotter pin, and then we're all set there. All right, so since we've already got the 3/16 drill bit out, actually it doesn't get 3/16. Forget what I said. This actually gets drilled for 1/4 inch. I was just going to go ahead and drill where the rod end goes, and this is I've got a 1/4 inch here, and what I'm actually putting on here is a 1/4 inch rod end. Will go through here, so I'm going to go ahead and drill that hole as well, since I'm all set up here. Alright, so I got that drilled out, so now I can put this on. Find my wrenches here. Something is seriously wrong here. I don't know what it is. But one thing is for sure, I'm going to go away and I'm going to study it. That's for sure. All right. So that's going to be it for me tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me and watching me get this assembly going here. I will probably get the wheels assembled. I'm going to get the wheels and tires assembled next, and then I'm going to actually go ahead and cut the side step into the fuselage. I've got the fiberglass mount, fiberglass step insert that goes there. I think there's a little bit of additional support that needs to go in. I'm going to get that situated, and then after that, I believe I am ready to climb in and start arranging the throttle, where I'm going to put my elevator trim, my choke, and my gasculator, my fuel shut off. I've got all that stuff I can start working on the inside of the fuselage. So I'm going to do that next. But for now, this part's done. I've got some things to figure out, obviously. And yeah, so I'll catch you later.